Hello, if anyone is here already. I'm playing Eidolon again. It's been a while. And I guess I should mention where I left off. It's been a bit, so let me pause this so nothing happens. So it's been a couple weeks since I played Eidolon. Got very caught up in other things, which was mostly Minecraft for a while there. I still want to finish this game because my intent was to, write some articles about it once I had actually properly finished the entire story. So yeah, I'm playing it again. Last time I was heading towards this bridge here, after following some, let me see if I can find these. I was following some letters, from Tria, which I think I pretty much I found like a number of them, and I think I got to the last one before I ended up getting a map that allowed me to get a better idea of where everything is. This is like the entire map, which was great. I had traveled from like over here all the way down there, and I went to find this freeway because that heads towards Port Angeles, which is where I wanted to head towards. And I believe I'm now on that bridge, and I am now walking along the bridge to collect whatever happens to be here. And I think I have a good supply of food. Yeah, I got a good amount. So this might be a very long long walk going forward for quite a while. Um, so yeah, but that's what we're doing. Um, so yeah, I don't know exactly what we're gonna find here. I think last things that I found um were a few like documents about some people. Wonder what were my last notes even? Oh god. It's gonna take a moment to remember exactly where I last was, but I know I was following the letters from Tria after finding quite a bit about I mostly ended up following her stuff because of the fact that I was most intrigued by it. Her stuff kind of has to do with the future or like the late timeline, whereas the other stuff was a bit earlier. I wanted to find more out about her and what she was doing because I was intrigued as to how it tied into everything else. I still got to find more information though um, about the fall and the beacons are things that I could still get information about. I just wanted to follow her stuff immediately. Hello, hi Eon, nice to see you. But yeah, so I got a lot of stuff to find still. Like, how many notes do I even have at this point? Uh, I'm on page 98. 98 times 2, whatever that is. That's how many notes I have so far. And oh boy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So, like, oh boy, this is like, this has me nervous because, uh, the last time that I played, like, years back, this bridge was, like, a nightmare for me because I was so bad at survival back then. I was like, I didn't care about the survival part of this game, even though, like, it's not like there's no consequences, but it's very annoying when you are playing and then you just die, um, and then you respawn somewhere random. So I traveled on this bridge and I was like half starving the entire time, grabbing whatever I could. It was bad. Um, but now I'm actually playing it pretty well, so I'm shouldn't be nervous because this should go fine. But this is Port Angeles. It's exactly where I was trying to go because the last letter from Tria says that she heads off this way, and I think I'm still missing a few of her letters actually, but they were stuff from the beginning, and I didn't want to go and do that because I kind of know what happens. I'll find those later. Um, but boy, here we are, new place, across the water, which yeah, I guess the map that I have doesn't go to Port Angeles, so don't have a map for that, but grab some berries just in case. Even though it's been a bit, I do kind of remember what was going on. I'll jog my memory as I go, I guess. But man, I do love seeing another city. It's like they look so, they're just so like I don't know. I just love the design, and seeing all these gigantic buildings pop in. I keep wanting to hit C on my keyboard to like zoom in, but I can't do that. I see everything. Yeah, I can still see everything behind me. I would love to know how big this map is, honestly. Um, it's like it feels gigantic, but might not be. So let's eat some of those berries. So let me, because if I remember correctly, I want to make sure I remember exactly kind of what we're going for here because, oh man, I wish these pages had numbers on them and they don't. Um, if I recall correctly, they were heading off. Well, so if I remember correctly, basically Tria and I think it's like her brother, um, were going to. They were trying to find something. Like they don't say what it is in the letters. Other thing, they don't say what it is in the letters. But they're searching for something related to the fall, and something that like the group Reach wants them to find. Sounds very important, and it's just not mentioned what it is yet. Um, and the last letter that I had before the bridge was basically saying that they were heading off this way because it's where they was leading them. It's another one of these. I already had a letter like this. I guess maybe there's. Yeah, okay. There's like two letters that. Thing is, was when I did get here last time, long time ago, I didn't really explore very far because, like I said, I sucked at surviving, and so I got here, I explored for a little bit, and then I died. And then I was like, well, I don't know how to get back there, and I never came back. So at least I can survive and figure out what else is over here, because I didn't do that very well. I already see little green things to collect. Let me check. Let me check my volume real quick on the game. It always seems very quiet to me, and the music's very good. So, yeah. So if it is too quiet or too loud, I guess let me know. Actually, I think my actual computer volume is very low. It is. Part of my brain when I was gonna start the stream, I was like, oh, I should play this, and then if I have time, I should play Minecraft. Um, it's I can admit that Minecraft for some reason is just like stuck on my brain now. Ever since like I got more into my server stuff, I like it's I mean it's good. But like it's kind of funny because I've never had much of a drive to play Minecraft that much, but having like a server where I feel like there's things that I need to get done makes me actually want to play it more, which is great because I've never played Minecraft so consistently before. And it's always one of those things that I was like, yeah, I could get really into this, but I never had a reason to. And I like servers because of the fact that they kind of give me a goal. So, of course, I'm doing everything except build my house on the server, which I gotta do at some point. Oh dear. Water. Okay, well, guess I'll just sleep. So foggy. Okay, well, I guess I'll just cross. The problem with the water, which I don't go in the water that much, but you get cold in the water and you can die if you are in the water too long. So, I mean, I know I gotta... I don't want to die here. Making me nervous. Okay, well, we just gotta go. This seems very, very long, so like, might almost die. But this is like the only way. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Please, go, go, go. Little thing in the corner is telling me I'm gonna die. Come on. Almost there, almost there. Okay. Oof, that was close. You do get a bit of time before you die. When you start getting close to dying, there's like the black bars start coming down on your screen. So like basically up until they close completely, you're fine. But very nerve-wracking. Okay. Oh yes, it's another letter. Still gotta take a look around, but let's see. Okay, so this is definitely the part of the game where I didn't actually get this far. So some of the information's like definitely very new. Whoops. So I'm in Victoria, and I guess there's a new Victoria that came about eventually. Some of the letters I was getting are related to some people that she mentions. Let me type this down real quick. names again. So, let's see. Probably gonna keep following this, I guess. So basically, one thing that the letters mention is like strange ruins and stuff, in the city, which is weird. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. And the fact that this is Victoria, and apparently there's New Victoria, which some of the people, some of the Senin that were living here, I guess they became very big figures in the culture. But they kind of also became cult-like figures, surprise. Because they were like predicting the future and shit, which I guess was like true. They did predict the future. And then they made New Victoria, which was very cut off from the rest of society, and was also very strange, I guess. And apparently, the letter implies that that Tria and your brother are going there. I gotta eat some food. That they are going there, which is like, I guess that's where I'm going to eventually. Yeah. There's another letter already. Oh boy. Okay, so I guess that was her last letter for this place, specifically. Let's write that down. Okay. So, interesting. Guess I'll just wander a little bit because there's a lot here. But I don't know if, I mean, every letter is like, okay, well, I'm leaving this letter, so I don't know if I'll keep following her. But I don't want to rush ahead just yet. I think I should probably explore this specific area a little longer. But the last one basically So I don't know if I don't think it's their it was not their goal, but they ended up finding some letters from someone describing a cure for the addiction sickness to the beacons, which was not what they were looking for, but they happened to find it here, I guess. But it wasn't I guess like it wasn't made by the people from Reach, which is good and bad, I guess. Kind of I don't know anything about this Reach group yet. Like it's only from other random bits of context that I've learned what it is, which is that I don't know much. Sounds like a group that is very much in control of all of this stuff, and probably wouldn't want to find out that someone outside of their team came up with a cure for it, but, you know. Boy, this, there's so much, there's so many buildings here. Game is lagging a bit. Now I saw some stuff somewhere over here. Let me see if, let's see, beacons. Let's see if we can find anything over here. Noticed quite with like numerous articles in this game where people seem to be like questioning the beacons. Religion like comes up a lot, which makes it's interesting because like when it comes to like stories and stuff, mostly when they tackle something that's like very fictional, like, you know, immortality, um I usually don't like think too much about our existing religion because I'm just like I'm not a religious person. I don't really want anything to do with religion, and so I never really consider it that much in the scheme of things. Um, but so it's interesting to see how much this game will bring up religion, because it's like it does make sense if you were to take our existing world and apply this immortality nonsense. I'm sure it would make a lot of people question a lot of things with their current religious beliefs. This is long. Hold on. Some food. Okay, well that was more than I expected. Boy, it's all green around here. I know I've seen... I still don't exactly, like, I would love to learn a little bit more about this green glow still being around. I know it has to probably do with the beacons, but... But it's interesting, because it's not actually... It's not specifically where I seem to see a beacon. It seems like a bit random. It's not like where the beacons are. Like one that I found before, there wasn't any glowing there, but like it's specifically right around here. I think I'm gonna sleep because it's too dark out. Can't see much. Yeah. Just take a bit more of a look around. So what was I gonna follow? Yeah, I'll keep following the beacon stuff, that's fine. Hoping, I don't know how much progress I'm gonna make on this. I don't know how much progress I'm gonna make on this tonight, but hoping to make some good progress, because I would like to finish this game properly. I don't think I remember reading if anything happens when you get all the letters and stuff. As far as I was reading, nothing actually happens. Like, you don't get like a credit screen or something. It's just like, you collect all of them, and like I don't even know if they tell you that you've collected all of them. I think like because once you find everything in like one lead, it basically loops you back to the first of the first one in the letter, or first one in the series of letters. So you don't actually get told. You'll just have to find out that you've clicked on all the leads that are possibly there. So it might be a little bit unclear. What year is this? See a date. So it looks like all the beacon stuff is kind of like leading me into more information about this this Jerome guy who I just had that very, very long letter with, who I guess was a activist against the beacon stuff. As far as I'm aware, though, this is still just... This is not New Victoria, this is just... Oop, I should get some fish. Okay, time to fish for a minute or two. Nice to... I feel like lately it's nice to play this because I haven't been playing much else aside from, mentioning how much I've been playing Minecraft lately, and I really gotta play some other games right now, because, I mean, it's not to say that I'm not enjoying playing Minecraft, because that's why I'm playing it so much, but it's like, I've only been consuming like 2 different things in terms of media, and like my brain is like turning to mush. It's like, as much as I enjoy these 2 things a lot, which is why I keep, I keep playing and watching this stuff, it's like after a bit, my brain just like get stuck on just those things, and I'm just like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like it's not like I end up like losing interest in the things because it's like all that I'm doing, but it's almost like my brain just like I just start to get like mentally like just in track with one thing for so long that it feels like, okay, this is just it, this is my life, it's just this thing constantly, which again doesn't necessarily feel bad, but it's like mostly when it comes to creative stuff, if I'm like stuck on one thing, like media wise, my creativity is just like dead, because I'm not like getting other sources of entertainment that can like inspire me, and so I just like feel very like there's just nothing in my brain other than the one thing. So gotta play some other games and you know, let my brain think about other things other than Minecraft. I definitely have a lot of games that I haven't started, but I don't think this is a start a new game kind of situation right now, because it's like gotta dedicate more time to things. But I was trying to think of like games that I have started and just haven't finished, and I still have like a playthrough of Disco Elysium that I want to finish. I took it's been quite a while since I actually touched that game again, because I already beat it like 3 times. So I wasn't really in a hurry, and it is a very long game, so I haven't touched it in quite a few weeks. But I do have a playthrough that I started that I would like to finish at the very least, because I was doing the political routes. The one that I was in the middle of is like the hardest one though, because it's like I'm doing in the current route that I have with Disco Elysium. It's not only is it the fascist route, but it's also the route that I'm choosing to be like a jerk to everyone, and it makes me very sad. And so it's very hard to play it, because like you say the worst stuff, and it's very uncomfortable. So I just took a break from it, because I was like, yeah, I feel bad. I'll get back to this later when I have more brain power to be a jerk. But I still want to do the other political routes too, so I got to do that at some point. And I think the one other game too that was on my mind, I haven't beat everything. I haven't gotten like all the stuff that I possibly could, was Hades, which I pretty much played through Hades. Like I finished, you know, I beat the end of Hades once. Of course, I know the point of that game is to do it multiple times, and there's relationships I haven't actually gone through yet. And so I really want to play that again, because I did love that game. It's just that I played it, like I grinded that game until I beat the end once. And then after that I was like, well, that took a long time. I'm gonna relax for a bit, and then I just stopped playing it. So it's been quite a while since I touched that game, but I do love that game. It was definitely one of my favorite things, which is a surprise, because I'm not much of a I'm not like the kind of person to want to play those kinds of games, where, you know, it's like the dungeon stuff and you die constantly. I'm not really super into those, mostly because I think a lot of the ones that I've seen and played, they are not very story focused, or like in the sense that, you know, what the heck? Oh, it's the water. Jeez. In the sense that, like, you know, a game like Binding of Isaac isn't. It's not that there is no story. It's just that it's not story focused. You know, like comparing it to a game that has loads of cutscenes and dialogue and stuff. And Hades is certainly. It's a bit more story focused, in the sense that there's so much dialogue. I think that's the thing that got me hooked on that game, was seeing all the dialogue that you get in the game. It's kind of why I like Disco Elysium too, because you'll be playing it and you'll do certain routes and stuff, and you're like, oh well, I want to see what these characters say if I do this. And so like that's one of the biggest motivators for me to like play a game, is when there's interesting writing, and it makes me want to find out what everyone says when I do certain things. That's like the one thing that you can give me to make me just want to play a game for a really long time. Of course, the writing has to intrigue me in the first place. There's games that certainly probably have a lot of information in them, but if they don't interest me enough, then I'm not gonna go looking for it. But you know, it kind of reminds me of like why, like years ago, which fish did I get? That's good. But reminds me of like years ago, when I first was kind of getting into, or kind of understanding RPG games and stuff, and I played Skyrim for the first time. That was like a game that like I was so into finding all the information, like reading all the books and talking to all the characters and stuff. So that kind of stuff in games makes me very happy, because I like getting interested in the world and then digging into everything I possibly can, which is why I like this game too. So, okay, let's walk around. Already hungry. Yeah, so I gotta figure out what games I can freshen my brain up with other than Minecraft, because it's empty, and I have not been drawing like much at all, or at least I haven't been drawing anything original in quite a while. So man, okay, well, that's awkward. Um, I don't know exactly what this stands for, but it's like it's mentioning a something called an aid card, AID card, and that just hit me because like one of my earliest name ideas for the fictional corporation in my own story, which again was greatly inspired by this game, was going to be Aid, which like I don't remember this like at all. I think it's just like, you know, similar vibe of like company that wants to help people, and so it's going to be Aid because, you know, I don't know, that's a thing. It sounds cool. And now I'm reading this and it's like, okay, maybe it was like subconsciously my brain after all that time. Interesting. Okay. So guess I can't that, but okay. Keep following this information. This place is so daunting right now. I don't know how big it is. I don't know where I am exactly. Wish I had another map. Maybe I'll see if anything pops up nearby. Again, I don't know how. I don't remember anything about this location, so it is very blind. I definitely don't know anything about this place. Makes me kind of nervous. Even though, like, I know nothing bad is going to happen in this game. Still makes me nervous. There's a wall over there. probably just sleep because it's dark. I'm at the water. I think I see something over here, though. There's a gigantic wall. Okay. So I wasn't actually at the ocean. I was just at a lake. Okay, so let's see where this will take us now. Just going back and forth, I guess. It's always hard to like I'll often feel like, oh yeah, I should just start wandering and not really you know, I shouldn't just keep following the leads. I should just wander for a bit and see what happens, but like it's hard to feel like, you know, if you keep going, you might just go on forever and then you'll be leagues away from all that other stuff that you could have been getting, so I'd rather just play it safe and keep following the stuff that it tells me to. One thing I keep thinking about lately with stream stuff, I was thinking about it before too, because like I don't watch a lot of people stream. Very random for me because I mostly just don't watch people stream live. That's the main thing. I'll sometimes watch people live, but I often don't stick around unless it's something I really, really, really want to not miss at all. Oh, is that another bridge? That's the one that I came from, I think. Maybe. Oh, no, I can't tell. But yeah, I don't often stick around for streams live because I just like don't have the time often. Yeah, I think that's where I came from. And so but I was thinking about that because like I stream sometimes now more than I used to. And at first I was like trying to just commit to maybe making YouTube videos, even for like Let's Plays and stuff. But it's understandable why people stream a lot. Like a lot of the people that I watch on YouTube do games, do often stream instead. They don't all do that, but a lot of them do. A lot of them kind of stream more than they actually make videos. And like I was like, man, that kind of sucks because I like watching people, but I don't want to have to catch live streams for like all their content. And while I definitely still don't like plan on catching live streams, it does make sense to me now that I've been streaming more, because it's like the thing about like oh I see. The thing about like live streams versus YouTube recordings is that when it comes to the times that I've recorded stuff, and I imagine, you know, it's the way for many other people, is that I sit down to record a YouTube video, but after I do all that recording, and the recording could take like more than one day because maybe I need to do multiple things, which is good in the sense that I do multiple things and then I can post a video that has loads of stuff on it. Um, but then I have to like edit together all the footage. I gotta cut out things. I gotta condense it into like a shorter format because I probably recorded for like 5 hours or something. Who knows? So like it takes time to make the video because I got to cut it down and actually edit everything together, which was kind of starting to be a problem for me too because I was like, man, it's like it takes a lot of time to do that. It takes up a lot of time out of my day aside from actually playing the games. Um, but then like I started streaming more and I was like, oh yeah, this is easy. You get on the computer for like an hour or two and you stream and then you got the content. It's just there. Like it's a live stream, so no one expects anything to be shorter. It's just long, and if people pop in to watch it, then that's great. You don't gotta do anything. And I just post it to YouTube as a live stream, and there you go. No editing required from me. So I can understand why people live stream a lot more than make videos sometimes, because I just don't have the brain power, the creative energy to make videos. Mostly people like expect multiple things to happen in a let's play of something like Minecraft, because that's kind of one of those games where people definitely expect you to like cut up your videos and show all kinds of various things that you got done in the last week or whatever. So I know there's something over here. I'm just gonna go this way. I think I do vaguely remember this area. Oh, it's another letter from Tria. Thought I had found all of them, but I guess I did not. wonder what she means by the city gate. Assume this is probably the church or something, the ruins of it. Hard to tell. Everything is very abstract. So maybe I'll keep following Tria's letters, because they still seem very important. As long as I stay over on this side of the map, I guess I'll continue to find things that are over here. Yeah, so I'll, let's see. Okay, it's going that way. Let's go a little bit farther. Maybe it's just trying to detect that one. More green glowing over here. But I was gonna say also about streaming and whatnot. Something over there. Is that you know, I wasn't really like intending to get into streaming like this, but as I mentioned, recording videos, having to pre-record stuff and then cut it all up, it takes a lot of time. And I do like playing games and talking. Those are the two things that I like doing. So like, you know, I'm glad that I can do it more easily through a stream. Of course, streams are long, and also my thoughts are not very condensed and like thought through before I say them. That is kind of why I like pre-recorded videos and scripted videos, because I do like making a solid, is that it? Oh, it's a picture. Huh. Interesting. Didn't realize those were orbs and not squares. Dang it. But yeah, so down Salem. But yeah, so like, you know, it's conflicting, because there's a lot of things that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to make a pre-recorded video of this thing. But it just takes a lot of work. Mostly, aside from like Let's Plays too, a few things that I've done where in like I guess a video essay of some kind. Those are like, I mean, those take more work for various reasons, of course, because it's, you know, gotta write the script and I gotta do whatever. Still going back that way. See if I can find anything about guys. Nope, that's going that way too. Yeah, so like the kinds of like video essays, which I love the idea of doing those, but they also take a lot more effort than I realized until I started making some of them. Of course, the bigger problem for me, aside from just making them and how much editing it takes, it's also like I can't seem to focus on which thing to actually make, which is another problem. I have like so many scripts just sitting around unrecorded or half written, and yeah, it's that's one of the other problems too, is that I just don't actually focus on what to work on. Geez, everything's going that way. I don't think I'm missing anything, but just keep walking around, I guess. But yeah, so like the one of the more, there's a fox there. on. Oh, dang it. Okay, well. Yeah, like, one of the very few videos that I actually managed to finish, that was a very short, essay kind of thing. It was like, you know, I want to make videos often about video games because there's a lot to talk about with video games, I feel. And, it's a problem because, aside from writing the script, I gotta get the footage for the actual video, which, you know, is gameplay footage. Which means that I have to record gameplay, which means that I have to play the game for a while. And that was kind of the problem with this. That's kind of why I started playing this game, aside from wanting to finish it in general. I was like, oh yeah, I want to make a video about this, but of course I need to record it, and so I decided I would just start recording random parts of my new playthrough, which I did do, like, off-screen for a bit, but then I decided to just start streaming it now because, like, you know, I can just download the live stream and then make some progress and feel encouraged to keep making progress because I'm streaming it, so that works out. But, like, yeah, it's, of course, now I still need to finish this game before I can actually make a video about it, if I do make a video about it. Something. I'll just follow this, I guess. But yeah, that's the hardest part that I realized about these, like, video essay ideas, is that I gotta get the footage. And after getting all the footage, which I've likely recorded for numerous hours because I don't want to be repetitive, I gotta cut it all up and figure out what goes where and how it should fit in with certain things, and yeah. So it's like, it would be fun to make more video essays, but it takes a lot of work, and I have a lot of things that I want to do that are not video essays. I'm on the right way still. I guess I'll follow the Jerome stuff because I know it'll probably bring me important places, considering it's, seems like the plot's very significant here. Of course, I have no idea where I am now. Just in the woods, I guess. Another wall. Yeah. Like, I just want to follow that wall and just kind of see where it goes, but many things I want to look for. These buildings are really tall, and I haven't even, like, seen a beacon. In about an hour and 10 minutes. I probably won't go super late because it's already late right now. It's 7 p.m. So probably will not be up super late, but I wanted to get something done. Been too long since I've touched this game, and this is the game that, like, the longer you stay away from it, the harder it is to return to because of all the reading and stuff that you have to remember. So This way, I guess. As long as I have food, that's all that matters. I didn't get a lot of tinder before I crossed the bridge, but still have some. I just don't want to keep using it over and over again. Not gotten close to dying from starvation in this game yet, so I don't think it'll be a problem, but with how much I died in my original playthrough, I just can't help but be worried that that could happen. The one thing I'm still confused about with this guy that I'm reading about, Jerome, who seems to be leading an activist group against the city and the people who are in charge of it because they're, you know, doing shit that's not good with the beacons and all that. They're against the beacons. So like a letter said that he was born in 1896, which, like, as far as I am aware, this is not like nothing with this beacon stuff has started at all that early. Like that's not what happened. So like he states that he's really old and that he's like he was born that long ago, but like how, why? I don't have the answers for that, and I'm very confused. Very confused. Hmm. This says that he also was not drafted into either of the wars, even though he should have been at time, so very confused. Huh. Don't know if we'll find that out. Let me also note that terms of future streams, because I've pretty much decided that I don't want to play like story games or games that I haven't played, especially. It's just not really something that works for me on streams. Uh, so I'm not gonna play anything new or different, I don't think. But um, I'll definitely be playing more Minecraft. That's like the number one thing that I think I can stream forever. Much like why I'm streaming this game, I like to stream in order to kind of convince myself to make progress and stuff. So so playing Minecraft is kind of a go-to so I can keep working on stuff. Um and I also just recently finished drawing another header image for my website that contains information about that server, which is kind of what was holding me back from wanting to promote the server at all, because I just didn't have any like images for it. Now I do, so I will kind of try and more consistently promote that outside of just streaming it on Twitch. So, hmm, strange. want to know how this guy was born in the 1800s before this immortality beacon stuff started. I am. At first, I was like, huh, maybe I'm just mistaken, but no, there's something wrong here. I do hope that at some point I will be able to sit down and finish more of my video essay ideas because I swear they are interesting and could be very good videos. I just need to make the videos, finish the scripts. It's even, I find it more annoying aside from like, complaining about having to gather footage for video game essay videos. I think the thing that's annoying is that I would find it easy to talk about things that are like not media, like a general topic or something. But I find those even more annoying to make a video for because if it's like, oh, I'm going to talk about a concept of a thing, there's no like specific footage for it because it's a thing that you like, that's a concept and not like, oh yeah, I'll go grab some clips from this TV show and put it in my video. It's like if it doesn't exist that way, then it's like well, you put like what stock footage and shit. Like I don't know. It's I find that to be more annoying to deal with because I like having a good idea of like, oh yeah, I can just slap this footage in here because it's a game or it's a show or it's a whatever. So even though it is annoying, porting footage for games, it's more straightforward because I at least know it's like I need footage for the game, not a vague concept of a thing falling down this hill. Going the right way. Yeah. Getting close to the other wall. And there's more mountains over there. Huh. Very nervous about this wall. Can I get around it? Or what? Is this even on this side of the wall? Concerned that it might not be. If it's not, then you go. First I thought that bridge like didn't actually go all the way. It's just that it doesn't render all the way out, I guess. Okay, there we're here. Hmm. Weird. Okay. That leading me. Oh boy, is that going all the way back over there? Might be on the bridge too. So I'm gonna walk all the way down here and just see if there's anything interesting. Maybe just walk along the wall for a while, see where that takes me. At the moment, it seems everything's trying to point me back this way, and I don't know if that's because it's on the bridge or if it's because it is actually all the way back there. If it is, I don't really want to go back yet. Yeah, this is the end. It's sleep. I think I'll probably go for like another 30 minutes or so before I'll probably be done, because it'll be 8 p.m. Oof, it's dark out. Sleep again. I'm wondering if this text that's the sleep text, if this is somewhere like if someone's actually written all this down, because I don't know how many there are. They repeat a lot, but it's hard for me to remember. Eat some food. Okay, well, I'll walk along the wall and see if this takes me anywhere interesting, because I don't know exactly how far back this area goes. This map feels gigantic, and so I don't think it can go that far, but maybe it does. Let me check something. Um, Never went that way. I wonder what goes back that way. I know the mountains continue, so it might just be more mountains, but if anything... I don't know if these leads, like, specifically go for the closest one, or if they go for whatever is the next one to spawn. I don't really know. It's hard to tell. I think it goes for whatever's closest, but because that doesn't go in order, but I don't know. There's like next to no information about this game online in terms of how it works. So it's all guessing. Some higher ground. I don't know what these things are exactly. Seem kind of random. Thing over here. See anything. Looks like the wall's going down, but maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, no, it's going down, but not in my favor. Okay, so that's one corner of the wall. You see if that letter from Tria keeps going, or if this goes a different direction. That's going behind me. I think once everything starts going behind me over here, then I will head back, I guess. It's going behind me. Going behind the wall? No, it's... Or yes, it is. What the heck is that way? Okay, well, let's keep going along the wall. Don't want to jump the gun and start heading back and then realize I gotta walk all the way back here. But this game is a lot of walking, so... But I assumed that there would be, like, a way past this wall. It seems like that would be too much. Like, I keep thinking in my head, like, it's if I was to go past this wall, that would be too much of a map. That would be too much to explore. But I don't know. At this point, I have no idea. Let me check some of the other ones too. Sign in. It's going that way. If I don't leave this area, I might like try and look up online and see if anyone mentions how much stuff is over here. I know how to get back here, it's just that it takes a long time to walk over here. So, don't think there's any holes in these walls. Take a closer look. Nope, that's just the wall. Looks like I'm starting to go around the other side now. I'm getting the feeling that there is no way past this wall. I had a map. Let's see. Anything different? Okay. So it looks like I've wrapped around wall, I think. Just walk all the way towards the water, and then I think there might have been like a little bit of an area that I hadn't really touched yet, so I'll walk there too. And then I'll walk back towards the bridge. Which honestly, the length of time it's going to take for me to even like cross that bridge will probably be longer than how long I want to go. So yeah, I thought that I had reached the water here, but there's actually a bit more land over there. Don't think there's anything in there, but you know, might as well check. Yeah, I gotta get a better map so I have a better idea as to like where some of these places are, because it's like I don't know if this is all of Victoria or if it's new Victoria, or if like part of this is new and a part of this is old. I have no idea. The maps don't really give a good idea. I think yeah, this one basically has no locations on it. It's just the rivers, and the highway. Mostly afraid that, like, the letters that I have left from Trio might just be the ones that I missed from earlier that are not actually new. Because I basically went backwards. Kind of like I ended up picking some up in the middle, and so I have some that are missing from the earlier parts. But technically, those would not be new, and I kind of can get an idea as to what happened there without actually gathering them. But I will have to get them at some point just to complete the collection. Thing from up here, kind of surprised there's nothing like on these other floors. I have the feeling that this I could end up being led back here in general because, as I'm aware, some of these letters don't actually spawn until you get other ones. So there could be a point where I end up getting one that leads me all the way back over here. Who knows? Because I feel like there's a not a huge amount over here, but sleep because it's hard to see anything. It's over here. Check so foggy. I just gotta find the bridge and get back, I guess. Get walking. There's something over there that I might have seen something, but I might have mistaken. A lot of this game is like trying to look for little glimmers of green in the corner of your eye. Nope, don't think so. Guess I didn't realize how big this area was in general. Still pretty large. These towers are huge. Already taken me like 20 minutes to even go from all the way around the wall to this side. Let me check. Yeah, so that's just going straight back toward the land. Check where Jerome goes. That's going that way. It's still definitely going across the water, though. There's no way it's not. You just take a closer look. Oh, there's the bridge. So it's definitely going. Let's get back to the bridge, I guess. Walk all the way across. I gotta make sure I walk across on the other side, too, because there's some letters on that side. Gotta play. I gotta play some Splatoon soon because I didn't actually play that today. I was going to, but boy, walking for an hour and a half, it made me exhausted. The Splatfest is coming up, so gotta get a bit more into it and be good. I've definitely been playing. I've really been playing so much Minecraft that I just have not focused on anything else. Even the art stuff that I'm doing is just fan art stuff and not anything original. Which I gotta get to work on some things because I got a zine art that I gotta do, which is not due for quite a while, but I find that whenever I have due dates that are like really far away, it's if I keep slacking on it something that's due in a long time and I just don't do it for a while, I kind of just like end up losing all my inspiration that I had for it initially. So I gotta make sure I start that properly. I did like a thumbnail and that was kind of it. And if I don't get to it quick enough, then I will be like, well, I have no interest in this thing, and then I will rush it and I'll not be happy with it. So I gotta get on that and actually care about what I'm doing and get some inspiration. I would like to do more zines in the future, though. One of those things that like I've always wanted to do, but a lot of the things that I follow are like fandom zines, and I'm not against fandom zines, but it would be nice to do more original stuff, especially for zines that are like for a more general subject and not just like fandom stuff. I'm gonna get up on the broken part of that bridge because I don't think I really didn't really go up there. It definitely looks like there's nothing else up. Gotta cross the water again. I guess if there is stuff over here and I miss it, I will eventually be led back. Very long time, I guess. Whenever I find out I still have one more lead left. I don't think there was anything. Well, if there's something on the bridge, then I just don't know, but let's check this. Yeah, so that goes that way. Let's get up here just to check. I might end up wrapping up once I get back on the bridge because yeah, it's gonna take too long to actually walk back. Uh, let's see if there's anything. Like, double check a little steps back. Nothing here. One problem is that I want to go across either part. Can't just jump across. Let's see if there's anything on this side. Should be able to look over though and see. Doesn't look like there's anything. Don't know if the thing, like in Tria's letter, she said that she left some food. Don't know if that was just like a vague, like, you know, just mentioning it for no reason, or actually did. Said it was near the city gates though. I haven't really come across something that looks like city gates. So, yeah, so there's nothing. Let's go to sleep. I always love the nighttime in this game. So nice. Okay, sleep one more time. Uh, let's at least get on the bridge, right? Let's do that. Actually, I can't see shit. I can't see anything. Let's sleep one more time. Okay, there we go. Oof, man, I guess it's a good thing I was not on that bridge, because, geez, it would have been very hard to walk over. Still gonna be very hard to walk over. I don't want to jump off because I think I might die. I'm not really sure. So let's go. I can at least stop at the on the left side, and then I can walk over to the right side. Okay. I did almost die, but like it wasn't that bad. So I should be fine. I don't think the one thing that I was hoping for was that I was hoping someone online made like a full map of this game with all the locations and stuff, but I did not find one. I did not see one at all, which is disappointing. So I don't know if there is a map that will eventually give me all the information I need, or if that just does not exist. That's one. Wait until I'm no longer freezing. Every time it feels like I'm gonna get really close and it's like I'm gonna die, but it doesn't usually get that bad. Come on. Should have let myself cool down or get warm. Make sure I can actually get up on this side. Okay, looks like I'm good. Yeah, it's a. I think I'll keep walking for a bit. I can probably keep going for a while. It's getting dark too, but might as well make. I should make as much progress as I can because this game is just walking. Lots of walking. Sometimes I see the glowing and stuff over there, and I don't know if that's like. I think it's like a thing. I think that's on purpose. Um, let's see. Let's check something. So going back from here, I think if I was to follow that all the way down, it would just bring me to the snow and I would die. So uh, yeah, I guess we got to cross all the way back. There's probably going to be some things to pick up on the bridge. Not so sure what they might be though. Let me actually just check some of this because where are we going? That way? Yes. Just want to make sure I'm not going off in the completely incorrect direction. Um, that is that way, so that's still across the bridge though. What else? Reach goes that way too. So yeah, looks like we're heading back. Yeah, this I think I probably talked about it on like one of the last streams as well, but man, like the visuals of this game is like so simple, but it really does what it needs to do. like like this whole city looks insane. The way that they have the towers and stuff. It's funny because I remember when some of these games like came out for the first time. Um, yeah, it's definitely glowing there. Um, when this game came out, it was like around the time that Proteus came out as well. And I remember so many people were like, finding ways to shit on these kinds of minimalist, low poly games, and they've obviously they kept happening. More people made minimalist, low poly games, and I can say that I don't like every single one of them. Definitely became like a trend for a bit. And even this game, I would say, doesn't look like the best compared to some of them. It has issues in places, but they did a really good job with like the scale and the style of it with the environments and stuff. What is that way? I don't know what that way is. That's I'm heading back. What direction am I going? Going north. So that's north. Uh, it's not north. That's north. This is south. South. Southwest. Southwest. So, oh, yeah, I don't know. Gotta admit that I'm like surprisingly good with directions in video games. Not so sure why that is. Like using the map, I was actually very successful, and I got here all on my own with the map and the compass. I think I am pretty good with directions in a general sense, but it's mostly because like kind of like a weird thing that I think I have enjoyment with the technical aspect of it and trying to figure it out. So I used to like never want to read a compass or understand it or anything, but whoops, but certain like video games kind of got me into doing that. Let's eat some food. Yep, it's definitely glowing over there. Don't remember if there's anything specifically over there, but like, oh yeah, oh geez, yeah, you can definitely see that glowing over there. It's so strange. I want to know why those glow in specific places, because like there's no beacon over there, or at least I couldn't see any like ruins of a beacon. And that's like really bright over there, and I don't think there's a beacon over there either. So I don't know. That's definitely specific though, that green glow over there. Definitely on purpose. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stream Minecraft again soon, maybe tomorrow even. I don't know. We'll see. I have things that I gotta get done. I the main problem is that I just haven't been like building a house for myself, and I gotta do that because I don't have. I'm like running out of storage. I just have chests in a cave, and that's it. But and I did pretty much figure out like what my place is gonna look like, or at least how I'm gonna start it. So I can get working on it, and I'll just figure out more later. But just haven't done that. um, I might need to get more supplies for it though. I don't really know. The main thing is that I'm using a lot of diorite in the build, or it's pretty much only diorite in the build because it's. I used to think that like a lot of those new stone blocks were really ugly, namely the granite and the diorite, and I still think granite's pretty ugly. Um, there's not a lot that complements it, you know. Um, and I thought diorite looked pretty bad too, honestly. Um, I would love if diorite just had more options aside from the two options that exist, because like that's kind of the main problem is that there's not a lot of different cuts of that stone in the game. And I do think that that some of the color on it is a bit harsh. Like some of the specs could be a little bit more gray, but it's actually a pretty good block, I think. Mostly just because people I've been watching on YouTube have been using it in their builds like a lot, and it made me kind of be like, oh yeah, this actually looks really good when someone who's a good builder uses it. So I thought I was gonna find more things on this bridge, but I guess not. They're a bit closer. I'm tired, so I guess I gotta sleep. Look, that glow over there is still there. It's a different color. So once I get off the bridge, then I'll probably be done for the night, because we're almost at 2 hours now. It's almost 8 p.m. I just want to go watch more Kaizo Caverns, because that's all I've been doing today. Still have like 10 more episodes to go through. Okay. Wow, wait, was there seriously nothing on that path? I was pretty sure there had to be. Oh, I guess not. Let me see what direction I'm supposed to go in next, though, just to get that way. Okay, I guess did I miss something? Hold up, I gotta go and see. Is it on the other side? I swear to God, if it's on the other side of the bridge. Hold on, I gotta see this. I know this like left side of the bridge like is crumbled, so maybe it wasn't intended to take it back this way, and you're just supposed to go back the other one. Damn. Okay, let's figure this out real quick and just see if it's on the other side of the bridge, because I swear to God. Yeah. Yeah, the thing with the diorite, I think, and with how it's like textured and stuff, is like you have only two options. You have the one that's just the plain diorite, which is a lot of speckles, which I think is a great block for like textures and stuff, because it's a very busy texture, and so it's really good for that. But then the only option that you have is where is that? Where is this? The only option that you have is like the polished But yes, feel free to give me any of your diorite because I know a lot of people don't use it or don't even like it that much. Um, so it's definitely something I could use. My entire tower is just going to be diorite pretty much. And so I need a lot of it. But yeah, I wish there was more than just that in the polished because the polish looks nice. Um, but it has like a hard edge on it, so like you can't use it in a big pattern necessarily, you know? Because then you just get a grid out of it. Where is this? Oh yeah, the calcite is. Where'd it go? Hello? The calcite is really nice too. I love that one. Damn, yeah, it has to be here. Where is it? Where is this deuce? Where is this? Yeah, I love the calcite because yeah, the calcite's really nice because it's like it's a really good white block. Like we don't have. This can't be under the bridge, can it? Oh shit, it is. It is under the bridge. Okay. Yeah, calcite's like the one thing the reason why I like diorite and why I really hope we get more like cuts of it is that like there aren't a lot of neutral white blocks in Minecraft. Um, yes, finally. Before I read this, I'll just finish my comment, um, yeah, calcite's really nice because like the thing is that like we've had quartz for like a long time on Minecraft, but like um, yeah, concrete also exists too, and it is like it's a good color, but it's not super white like a calcite is or a diorite is. But like but like the quartz that we have, it's the quartz is not pure white. Like quartz is like kind of a warm color. Like a lot of people don't seem to mention that enough. Quartz is like a little bit orangey, like a little peach-ish. Um, it's not pure white, which is kind of my problem. Diorite is just white and gray, and like so that means you can mix it with like other colors that are cooler, um, which is really useful. So that's my one problem with quartz. I do like it, but I don't like using it because it's warm toned, and I don't really like using a lot of warm tones in my builds usually. Mostly because we're in the cold area, so everything's kind of cold colored. But finally. Okay, so this is one from earlier that I actually missed, I guess. Okay. Okay, so that's just one of the letters that I was missing. Where is this gonna point me now? Oh, I guess, I believe it was under the bridge. Okay, well, that explains why I didn't see it. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna wrap up for tonight because it's quite late. Gotta want to watch more videos and just sit down. So, but I'll probably. Oh, there is something over there. Wait, hold up. Dang it. I see like one thing, I don't want to go and grab it again. Looks like that's a statue over there. I want to go see. I did not realize that there was like a statue over there. I want to go see that. Okay. I gotta go grab it before I actually finish. And just wait, I'll find like, it'll be something super interesting and then I will want to keep playing. Let me get some food. It's so easy to like spot stuff with the way that they like glimmer in the distance. So like the moment that I catch something in my eyesight, I'm like, oh, I gotta go see it. Maybe that's the other letter from Tria. I don't know. We'll see. I wonder what that statue is. I don't know how I didn't notice that until now. Oh, there's another. Oh, God damn it. There's another one over there too. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one, and then I'll go grab the one near the statue. Like everything's popping up now. It's another one from Tria. Yeah, just one more. Um, okay, so that's when they ended up going across the bridge. So, oh yeah, okay, so I understand now. At first, I thought that Port Angeles was like across the bridge, but Port Angeles is this area right here, which is obviously a port because it's near the water. And then so then they went across the bridge, and that's where Victoria is. So that makes sense. So let's go get this one. Swear that's it. I'll find the rest another time. Oh boy. I'll probably check around some stuff online too, just to like, I don't want to look at like things too much about this game online because spoilers and whatnot. But I might kind of look just to see if there's a map. Maybe I'm pretty sure no one ever made a map for this game, but oh, it's a picture. It's the picture of the statue. Huh, interesting. Don't find many pictures in this game. Okay, well, now we're actually done. I grabbed the thing, so we're done. But if anyone, whoever else is sticking around and haven't watched the entire thing, thank you for watching. It's quite late, and I made some good progress. I went across the bridge like I meant to. So, uh, so yeah, I don't know how soon I'll stream the game again. I don't want to forget about it, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I will probably be streaming again soon. Maybe tomorrow or something. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.